Hello, this is Iron Bill back again with another video. It's late at night. It's been a long day once again, not because of work. I wish it was. It was actually, a family tragedy, and I'm not going to get too much into it. Life happens, and you have to carry on. And I mean, everything's okay, but just a hard day for the family, and I don't need to drag that in here. So I'm going to try to be positive as I can be, and put up a video, show you some play that I had tonight. I guess I'd introduce it by saying that I'm again on Top Tree Stormcaller, and I'm running Duty Bound and Felwinter, though I'm lousy with it, which you're going to see, and Hammerhead, which you won't see any of that. So let's just see how the gameplay went. And my mug is on the front, which you hate to see because that usually means that our team is going to lose. So with this map, what I always try to do is I try to control A and C, or help control A and C, and I want to control the back lane between. And we're going to get A right away. They've gotten C right away, and I'm going to immediately run the line over this direction. I see my teammates stopping up right here. I'm watching the left side from B to make sure that we don't have anyone kind of pinch my team. And I realize that that fella has a head glitch spot up there, and if I take even one more hit, I'm going to get hammered. And so I decide to step in here one more time, and you can see the fire is coming from the wood, and challenging that is just asking for it. That kind of fire kind of looked like a summoner. I don't really know for sure. Doesn't really matter. I didn't let him take me. Okay, so we've got a fellow right over the line there. I'm coming. He sees it. He backs up. And from the looks of things, that's a warlock. Now, did you notice on this duty bound, I'm pre-firing the corner there, by the way, to push him back. I don't know what happens to my teammates here. At least I didn't at the time. And I think, well, okay, I'm not just going to sit here. I don't recognize that there's more than one guy here until it's way too late. And they've already got me. There are three of them there. So I just basically handed them a kill by misreading the situation. I'm trying to be better about not being so passive, but I don't pick good times to be aggressive. I've got to work on that. Alright, so I'm going up the front line here between A and C, and I notice that someone is making a play. I can't let him close with that shotgun. If I do, he's going to get me. And he realizes I'm just going to keep backing him up. So my teammate dies to him, and I come over to the side, and my other two teammates have polished him off by then. So I come up here, I see a teammate up there looking at the doorway at A. I know somebody's going to come through there. They just can't help themselves. I'm looking through there, don't see anything, and about the time I get right here. Now, that guy got the first shot, but thanks to a teammate firing over my shoulder, we were still able to pull him down. And yeah, that's two right there. All right, they're down this line. Okay, I'm kind of in a bad spot because it's 2v1. But I've got teammates pulling up now. I've got my well. We can team fire. That guy's going to have to boogie out. And do you notice I keep hitting yellow numbers with this gun? And I would just say, if you struggle with guns, it may just be because you haven't found the one that just suits you. And Duty Bound is not a meta weapon by any stretch of the imagination. It is a 600, but it's a year one gun. You can't even mod it. And, I mean, it is what it is. This one came as a masterwork handling, I think is what it is. And I'm glad that it did. I think that it helps make the gun. But the truth is, it shouldn't be as good as it is for me. It just is. Okay, now, right there, I stupidly slid into something I shouldn't have and handed him a kill. That's twice that I've rushed into an area better than I should have, because the Gion 7 is an okay pulse rifle, but I would only rank it as mediocre. I mean, maybe a 7 out of a 10, if that much. Okay, there is definitely somebody to the left there. And I step over to finish him off, and I see, oh, there's a sniper in there. And I'm going to back up a little bit. Bait him in. I've got my super. And I just want to put him a little hurt right there and finish him off. Now, I'm lucky he wasn't good at the shotgun or didn't have one. I don't know what happened there, but he should have. Once I went through the grenade, I was primed to be taken out. Now, unfortunately, as I said the other night, if you only get one kill with a super, you're kind of messing up, and I did. But it led me over here where I could get a cleanup kill on that fellow who just killed my teammate. I think I got a piece of it, was all. But it's okay. We took him out. Now I'm zipping back over to A to defend, and I noticed that we've got traffic up the center. They're definitely on A. Let's see if I can put some heat on it. I get one. I realize, hey, one more shot, and he's going to have me. My teammate went in and finished the other one that I put kill or hurt on, and we're going to take the zone. Now, what I'm doing a much better job about, for the most part, is knowing when to get in and out. That guy came over the top, and he only got me because the first guy damaged me so much in the fight. So I got 1.5 out of that. I don't feel too bad, especially with that gun. If I had something with more, well, like a shotgun I could hit with, I could have flipped it and shot him out of the air, but I just can't hit anything with Felwinters. Just can't. All right, so that super got popped. It was time to run over this way, and I just about got to see when the second super goes. And there it is, Sharky. Oh, Frayed. I'm sorry. Casts a daybreak. And I'm thinking, all right, I can't stop them from getting A because there's clearly more than one there, but I can put a grenade on it and hurt them. They start to pursue. You can see that red staying consistent, and I try to put some hurt on C to help defend it, and then of course I get cleaned up again as I came around the corner. And that's because the first guy put enough hurt on me to do it. I out-dueled him with the gun. I just made the bad choice to pursue the other guy without dropping my well, and I had a well. That was the bad part. And I can't believe he got me. I just can't believe it. The wave splitter from the air, I mean, good for him, I guess, but I made note of that. I thought, okay, you know, and there, I see that Krieg light over there on B, and I realized this guy's going to probably come for C here in a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and take it. And then here we go. I'm alone on C. I should be strafing, and I just stand there because I figure, okay, I can pop this guy as he comes around the corner. He had a hammerhead. I did not realize that, and I paid for it. But I'm going back to C because I'm just not going to let them have two zones like that. You see they're catching up. And if we let them continue to hold two zones without doing anything about it, they're going to fool around and steal it from us. So I have my Felwinter out. I'm planning to make this guy hurt when he comes around the corner. Unfortunately, now that's two shots that I can't see how I missed him. I can't see. I'm sorry. I aim for the knees, which with Felwinters you have to aim low. But I mean, I was centered up on him. You can see it on the film. You can play it back. I didn't miss, you know, so that makes me wonder about my connection. You know, whether I'm having some issues there. Now that guy, I can't believe I didn't finish him off, but somebody else did. I took him down enough, and I'm, after all, a team player. I see this next super. I'm not going to expose myself to him again. He's still up. There he is. And I figure that's that. I mean, let him finish off his thing over there. I know they're going to come for A. They have to. And I'm going to draw him in. Put some hurt on this guy who's distracted. He backs up wisely, but he doesn't have anywhere to go. He heard the super. He's taking off, but he's a warlock being chased by a warlock and a super. And I have transversive steps on. He's not going to get away. But he's the only one. And once again, I'm only getting one person for my super, which is kind of a waste, but it accomplishes the task. And we're controlling two zones. Actually, we might have three. No, just two. And now we only have one. But we're getting the kills. I mean, at least we're compensating by getting kills, even if we're not consistently holding the zones the way we ought to. I'm a little indecisive here, and I decide, no, they're kind of on two sides of me if they decide to come forward, and I'm just going to wait for a teammate to come up, and then once he does, I suddenly realize, hey, they're going for C again, trying to power play us. We're not going to let that happen. All right. Moving over here because basically we just need 8 more points. And there's Mr. Wave Splitter. We're just going to take him out. So 7 points from a win. And they're going to have to get 40 before we do that. And that's just not going to happen.
Don't drop your guard. The enemy is persistent.
Back up on him. And he's trying to zigzag. By the way, I've downloaded that Steam aim trainer. I can't think of the name of it. And I'm really going to have to work on it because I'm going to have to work on my strafing in particular because I'm just so weak there. All right, I'm really going to try to avoid rambling at the end of this. I'm just going to do a quick evaluation here. I did okay. I've done better matches over the last few days, but my KD or my efficiency was up there. I did get 4 zones. The difference, of course, besides we had the top player in the lobby, probably the top 2 players in the lobby, was, of course, the advantage kills. And they were, I don't feel bad about this team in the respect that they were holding zones. They were effective. They just didn't have enough players pulling their weight in terms of kills. And, you know, it's not like we were horribly above them, other than this one fellow here, unfortunately. But, you know, we had enough, and that's really all it was. And this match felt like it had enough closeness to it that it didn't feel like a blowout. And my personal rule is, you know, I don't even feel bad with, say, a 91-50, as long as it doesn't feel like a blowout. And this just didn't to me. It felt like they had a chance, so I'm glad about that. Anyway, pretty decent end of the night. I did have better matches, but this is the one I wanted to share. I thought this one showed more of what I wanted to show you tonight. So I do hope you enjoyed that. And, you know, with that, I'm going to wish you all a good night. And this is Iron Bill, and I'm signing out.